It's Sunday evening, Mutations Festival. I'm here with Samuel Organ, aka Mount Bank. How are you doing, man?
I'm good, very well. Just finished playing.
Yeah. And I thought it sounded very, very nice. It was very, very nice. And Patton's is a pretty awesome venue for your kind of music, I would imagine.
Yeah, it's really nice to be able to play here because I've come here quite a lot since it's opened. So it was nice to make use of the system that they've got here and the nice lighting and stuff. It was really cool. Yeah, it's good.
I was going to say lots of rumbly bass and lots of interesting lighting going on. Did you have anything to do with the choreography of all that?
Only with the lighting. Like I basically just say, don't point lights at me. Just point them at the audience, really.
Don't get it in my eyes. We should talk a little bit about your project because obviously this is a part-time or on-the-side project to Physics House Band. So how much time do you get to spend on this, and sort of how much of your how much of you is invested in Mount Bank?
I spend a lot of time doing it. I do try and write something every day, whether it goes into this project or into the band or any other endeavours. I spend a lot of time doing it, but not necessarily the live stuff. I've kind of just selected a few live shows to do rather than constantly gigging it because I can't have the time. So, yeah. But it's good.
I mean, I hear you. This is the first Brighton gig you've played. You just said. Why is that? How come?
I thought I'd just hold off because I wanted to be able to create a bit more of a buzz and just wait for the right show. I kind of did a show earlier in the year, but it was a sort of a preview type thing. So this was kind of I wanted to get some more shows in other places down under my belt before playing in my hometown, rather than constantly pestering my friends with come to this show every weekend, So just thought I'd wait, and this cropped up, and I thought that's sitting on the lineup with some of the people that are on there. It's kind of perfect, really.
Yeah, so tonight you're supporting Jane Weaver. Who else have you supported so far?
I've supported Square Pusher, Jam City, who else? Suicide Year, Portico, formerly Portico Quartet, Locker, Sluggerbirds, a really healthy mix of electronic music. Oh, and 65 Days of Static the other day in London, that was good.
Just the other day?
Just the other day, yeah.
It slipped your mind just like that.
Yeah, that was fun. I should have remembered that.
I was going to say, I was thinking Fortet when I was listening to your set. Is that an inspiration, or who are you inspired by?
I like that. I like his stuff, but not. It doesn't really inspire this. I couldn't really pin it down because it's just, I don't know. I didn't really set out to write music like this. I was just writing, and that happened. So because I do listen to everything from jazz up to hardcore. So.
Well, you're a multi-instrumentalist, aren't you? And you're classically trained in a lot of things. I'm assuming more than just Apple Mac computers. So, I mean, and obviously, how did you fall into this style of music then, with all the different things you're involved in?
When I moved down here, it was to study music, and it was kind of a choice for me at that age, where I was either I'm going to pursue classical music or I'm going to take what I've learned already and apply it to contemporary music. And I went with the latter because it seemed a bit daunting to pursue classical music because it's quite a cutthroat world. And just after a while, just fell into listening to this sort of music, from friends or club nights and things like that. And I've just always written. But only now, 7 years after moving down here, am I I'm going to do a project rather than sitting in my bedroom just making music every day for 7 years. I should probably do something about it.
So are there lots of things sitting on a hard drive somewhere that have never seen the light of day?
There's 400 tracks on a hard drive somewhere or something, but no, they're not all complete. Some of them are loops, because I do try to do something every day, but there's a lot, and I go through it every now and again and pick something out from years ago. There was a track on my EP that came out in March that I wrote 3 years ago, but decided to put it on this release, and yeah.
So the EP, where can people find that? What's it called and all that?
The EP is called Island Life. It's out on the Donkey Pitch label. You can get it from all the normal digital stores, streaming services, so Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, everywhere. So.
And in 2016, what does that hold for Mount Bank?
I've got an album that I'm working on. It's not finished because, well, it was, and then I decided I hated all of it, so I rewrote the whole thing, and I'm now just in my third rewrite. So that's going to come out hopefully in the first quarter of the year, and then just touring. Hopefully, I want to try and get on a support tour for someone, or just try and fit that around band stuff or whatever.
Who would you be your ideal support tour?
I don't know. I can't answer that. Anyone who would let me and be accommodating, and as long as I don't get in the way,
So you're not picky.
Yeah, we did a tour with 65 Days of Static 2 years ago with the band, and they were great. I really like those guys. And so when I did that show with them the other day, I think they were quite, like humbled to have me there, which was really nice. So I'd like to, it'd be nice to sort of tour with those guys again.
Well, if they're watching, get him on the bill, guys. Get him on the bill again. Sam, thank you so much for your time. Really enjoyed the gig, and all the best for the new year. Thanks very much.
Yes, thanks a lot.